Okay guys, welcome back, and for the second bit of news today, I wanted to discuss news that has just come out about Fast and Furious 10 and how Justin Lin, the director who's already directed 5 of the movies, has pulled out, and he's pulled out due to creative differences. And this sparks a few things inside of my head of what I think might be going on inside that franchise. We've seen a lot of dramas within it. We've seen Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel go sort of back and forth and have a bit of beef and a bit of an argument over the creative side and where the story's going to go, and Dwayne Johnson doing his own movie. Like, we've seen they've had a few dramas and a few hiccups along the way within that family of Fast and Furious. And so what I think's happening here with a director who's already done 5 of the movies and was signed to do the 10th one and having to pull out due to creative differences is maybe it's just gone on too long. I think the more they do it, the more people want to take it in different ways, and it's causing more arguments, and they've just been together too long, and every movie has to get bigger and more grand and make more money than the last, and it's just becoming this big sort of cauldron of just like probably a bad environment of stress of trying to beat the last one. They've made 9 of these movies. It is a huge franchise, and every movie they make, it gets better and better with it, bigger and bigger, I should say, not better, but bigger and bigger in the money that it makes, the scope of the scale of the movie, and the box office, everything. It just gets bigger and bigger. And I think the bigger something gets and the more that's riding on a movie, the more tensions start to come between the cast, between the producers, the directors, and all of the creative team, and the more they start to sort of bicker and fight. And I think that's probably what's happening here. I think Justin Lin has a good relationship with Vin Diesel. I'm not going to spark any rumors and say that there's not a good relationship there, but I think he's pulled out just knowing that maybe if he goes on, they may start butting heads. So he's probably pulled out to avoid a drama, which is still sort of not the best environment you want to be in for a creative space and for making a movie. And it makes me think, okay, are they going to bring in now a director that hasn't worked in Fast and Furious before, that can bring in a fresh take and maybe just listen to Vin Diesel? I think the franchise has sort of become his baby, and as it should be, but he's sort of making like all the decisions, and that's why he got mad at The Rock, because he wanted to make decisions, and he will probably want to bring in a director that'll just listen to him and do what he wants. But I think it's just showing that it's gone on too long. I don't know when they're going to wrap it up. I feel like every story has to come to an end, and I think people forget that a franchise is a story in itself, made up of smaller stories, made up of chapters which were each movie, but it still has to end. You can't just keep it going because it made a lot of money on the last one. I mean, it makes business sense, and I understand it is a business. Hollywood is a business. I still think stories have to come to an end in this creative field, and by them not doing that and keeping it going, it's just causing more tension between everybody, and it's kind of becoming like a soap opera of a movie. We've seen shows do like 30 seasons of 20 episodes, and now with this about to do Fast and Furious 10, just a year after Fast and Furious 9 came out, it's just getting all a bit too much, I think. I think it's just like, the more this goes on, the more tensions will start, and the more problems will probably arise and make the movies worse. I don't think I've seen a bad Fast and Furious movie. I think they're all really good, but I can definitely see a sort of decline in the story element and in the creative part, and it's just sort of becoming a repetitive thing of bad guy, the car chases are cool, there's explosions, it's becoming more of a Michael Bay film, whereas I feel before maybe Fast and Furious 7, it was still a really good movie and sort of like a Mission Impossible style film where there was a drama in there was a story, and there was something to unpack, and now it's getting, I guess, a bit more shallow. And so that's just my thoughts on the matter. I think it's just gone on way too long, and that's part of the problem. So Justin Lin's pulled out, and he's still going to be producer on the movie. I'm pretty sure I read that. He's still going to be the producer and probably get a cut of the money, as he should. He's been a part of that Fast and Furious family for a while, but I think him pulling out after having such a good relationship with Vin Diesel just goes to show the problems that are probably going to start coming up the more this goes on. and I don't know when it's going to end. I feel like it should end. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you guys think Fast and Furious has gone on too long? Do you think it should end soon? Or do you think they should just keep doing it as long as it makes money? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. There's just a take, and that's my take. I want to hear yours, so please let me know. And if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and I'm really glad to be back doing these movie news for you guys. So thank you so much. See you on the next video.